Go said the last week yeah no revenge. Entina ye chimpna. One voice ni bi ewo ye page ne so. It was saying
Mema etiefo nyina good morning. Na yada omo asese omo make it time omo tie. Sani ayeka no, a lot of women are cheating on their husbands because of revenge. Number one. Se uhye sania ode wakoma era aware num na omo consider how they've given it their all emotionally, mentally, physically, everything. Now obe find it out say her husband is cheating on her. Eyenema too. Either say you get defensive and decide to get back at the man, and now say you call in your shell and cry. Ebi more the no cry na a combination of the two. After getting depressed, no, once they say oh the any brain den eka no so aka say okay say na ekoso dia enemy so meye bi etuaneka. Na metena ha no mo eka say that is not the way to go. Say obi ye ne hu fi okay ye nyina ya gye atum, and we established it here say cheating is wrong, whether from Bemano, whether from Obano. The bottom line is it is wrong. Now, who say ukunu yes, is that the best way to go? Say why me be inti ashame me so much inti mame so me ko ni biana. Also, when you do such things, are you sin against unipedia? Inti se Bemano oye ni who feel no. Now also so who said the oye ni no, you also decide to go and do the same thing. As far as me akusia gold metehano, I'm concerned, and it doesn't really make sense to me. Though there's a tendency, and se ufa mabe 87 this week na me ne maybe din komo, okay? Yeah, were platforms bear 6 or 7, and na ye discuss it. And this revenge cheating, yeah, it is standing out. Majority of ons say ebi mu wa omoma financial reasons, and na ye kanu. Obi wo full say o worry be man, and then maybe ana wo share from be man, no nsan ka biem. Emotional satisfaction, the kind of care and attention omo de share ase no omo ware wie no, and I'm a example be say papa bi kra ka che na you say one politician ayato abawi a oye campaign simply because the woman was questioning him say adenti no omo ware wie no enema na omo date na oye ni nyina no wajai o say the ohwehwe ne nsa kan wie enti no why should he bother himself ye refi say aware eye work and say one ma won sa anko ho a ti say wo ye gardening ana efom ye pruning ye twitwin weeds free mu ye water ye do ase kakra ye say the same thing applies to every relationship and now say aware in itself. So if you decide say I've been able to put the ring on her finger into no mewie medjuma me kwakoda ene edi be ye if you say ne wo ye ya wo de che oba no adenti na wo say wujai ena ya na ma ne mema ne nyina ye guilty. I was saying it here say ye worry we pe na obi a relax. And my address we keep ourselves together and all that. The moment I be worry we near full so ya worry nti ya ye hu sakatu ene nam fie ho near my be ya ebe attracting me man ye jai. The same thing applies to be man no uma oba na attention and near man na wo ya uma oba na de follow ma wo no wejai and what yes krum ti obi a on sheda enye strong se ba nyankopon asem mu on sheda enye strong when it comes to morality ni sa na man a or hwehwe comfort. Okay, the first inclination is say ukunu wedi ushamo nipa a wodo ora hye ne mu no waja wa boho enti wo hwehwe obi obecheche ore na ne wo kɔ ne nkyɛn sɛ on cheche ore no ɛno so ya ade foforo all together nipa na wo kɔ no wo sɛ on cheche ore no does the person mean well enti man bi wo no ma ɔmo nhya ase aputuprum sɛ they are cheating no na emom ɛyɛ factors bi na ɛden epushi ɔmo ɛna yɛ wo ɔmo a ɔmo de ɔmo ani da hɔ clear they decide say why me bi a meye obi etuaka, and that is not the way to go. Say obi ye ne hu fi ana sebe obi da atechem no ogro ateche no mu a e wo say wo join no na mu nyina mo gro ateche no mu ana. That's what you should ask yourself.
Akosia gold says obi da ateche no mu a e wo say won so koda ateche no mu na wo ye ohu fi ana. Uncle do matter.
Yes mama.
A man revenge with extra marital affairs.
Yeah.
Or chimpna. Because nikunu no chimpna. Because nikunu no ye dear ohia se oba e man yonko oba e wa abonten. Eti now you do me, I do you. Ye be ye den ena yasesa no ye yi afi ho ye twaso.
I am medase ye be chia obi bia wotie bia. Dan me kase aware aye worry no yenti ase ansa na yakọ. We don't know what we are marrying. Dan me busa ya na wakobusa ho say adenti na wo so be worry asmesi. Edi enti krenti na wo se wo de worry no ana obey ne den na wa worry no ayeye. Ade na nyame frɛ no aware no enye sebe nipa dia. Aware nyame dia. Ana yenkwa aware mu nkoka sɛ ai metua ne ka. In fact, aware yentua ka. We go in there to make sure say we can grow together. San kwa bi na nyame de ma ye no. Mawie first half of menkwa. It be ba betwa so. The second phase of our life no aware. That is why we say till that do us part. Now, se ufu se obi aya wade, ukunu aya wade, enti anu nti no sabi o de anu tua ne ka ya no watwe wani akọ wachi ebusa se wo ye hwan. Ade na wo ye no ehun susuaso ene de. What is the end result of the wo ye no? That is one aspect. Now, revenge na wo se person revenge no. What is making you do that? Is it the right way out there by enya sade na ophwe na? All right? Na anya bia no revenge no wona wo sa wo ya na asa Nyankopon na ebe revenge ama wo.
Agad mata mema ni buma ne kwasea. Otimi twempna na ma obakui oka kire ne se. Mema me anwo ama me. Time ayeti sabe damotom wa ankasa ankyere me. Nana ya wankasa ankyere me o, wankasa ankyere me o. Sika kakra ba ne nsem, otimi dada ne ho. Afedo se ne mama anwo me. Say the acts
understand
of
man.
The men.
Understand. But you see, Obana was a ya onumu. Uchobu ase anka beti ne mebi ase. Man papa ne start say wo ye sa de no. Ade na wo kafa ho. Ebia na papa ne hwe fie. Ebia na papa na nya sika. Ebia na papa ne wotumi. Now when it comes like that no de no bulewa, you don't just sit and say enu nti no sabio me kutwa me ho. Because ukotwa ho no woto bedadi. Sabi. You are going to fall into some kind of a big trap. Eti I say papa ne fo say wo sika wo nimdie wo ono hwebio tamo ye start ye na what have you said about it? I believe say e was ye kasa e was so de niam atoto ye that me kasa Nyankopon boma so uniquely that asem be firi oba ano beba no a obanwe ne ye no eto be maso. I will say oba bia ni woni kwaso ka kire any bema kasa won anim but any bema kasa won adwemu. All right, if you speak to me in my mind, edia pa ye for say, hey, eti kwakwadu mata, eti edia pa na wo me ho a eni asmesi ho. Ye opa bia meyam, untumi nka way to influence me. And that azena be no, onya say emotionally. You don't speak emotionally, you speak with rational thought and factual in terms of me can amanasesa. Minim said the oya nenye, but I don't want to condemn you. Bema bia mpese you speak and then you condemn me. But o can in such a way say me de madwin be ko a me jai. So that you tend to become a solution rather than aggravating the problem. One kind of sa na de bia oba and o ma peno and me impo and they say you are rather making the man move.
Agad matter when Obama for 12 years.
Yes.
One go chimpana.
Yes.
Me no nete yeah so 12 years. Me ko agbogbo shikwaye maso mateche. Na wo so bobo aboka ho kakra. One kompna chi.
Yes.
Ye ho fia de pesi.
Good.
Ye both ye mienu ya properties abom.
Good.
Ye wie kakra ba won nsem no. Afen na obekira me say you are the man. Aye. You have the authority.
Unfortunately.
Una wo ye etire ewo efie ho. Bama na ye wo ye e de ohaw beba ebetimi akofa yare aba even o finances kra no eso betimi ate. It can affect so many things ewo fie ha entijain. Na the man enya the effrontery. No. Eka in the face of ne yere say me ma me anwo me ama wo. Enti at 52 years, at 56 years, at 48 years, oda so twen empna ekompna twe kodampna ho na obefie. Eya me ya makoma ete onya me ho adaje afedie madra memu adi ene me ye ne bi atuaka ememma no me besa no pe o ememma no
yes
edien na ememma no betimi ayede aboa omo yerenom ama omo jai sansem fu ensem tantan abufusem no if he say ememma no say Oba fa ni kuna chia. Eye nnome efi aka na adwuma. Eti dia na mema ne betimi aye in this situation.
Yes.
Ade ama omo yerenom akoma ato won yam even obatwe mpana no kora na emmeye di oba ne behu ebehye no a beka so be revenge.
Ana ya ade abema bema atumi akasetia ni yere as to say o maame wo mo maame, that sort of statement you said no. And no just said bema no ombu oba ne bio.
Okay.
The value is gone. Your importance na e maame se be medebe wa no ayera. Ana odisisi ano wo gine hutum se waye yie. Na waye yie ne de I have all that it takes to do what I want to do. Bema nya sadi we shintimo wati. And then me catch them bema nyina se hwe whatever sabi wo ba na sitie no. Sabi wo ba na wo pagya wo koduru baby wo sisi an. It might not be physical in terms of financial in terms of but them need aduane kro no ma wodie no eno na enyini wo. That alone, look at it. So obabi anya fun, obabi anka say ana who say obabi aye say be obi a won boa me because menya sikenti bet my de be careful because wo kokokwa wo san ba and whatever pronouncement they be fi obana no ba no wo be man enya e man be brene nanim wiase a omo what they're doing. It's all about the statement that comes from their wives. It is a what to now fu say oh me na menya sika tama na me ni bi na sisi ano meto na twere. You are getting a big mistake. Inti meka say ma wani so wamnem ma wani so oba no ma oba ne hu se she is of a value to you wa anya ne sa na akoye ye de keka no you tend to realize that you will be late in life. That make us yankopon wa ma two aspects of our lives. First one we do make mistake, but the second one you don't need to. It or you know epeka say me pesa obeko second life no I am prompting you and telling you say jade o yen jade. That make us oba bi obeka kire be ma say kwaku hwe yi o wo pe and just one tie ni sa na ukọ na akoye say oh me na mom sika me na me be ma metuma fa my meten. And again when you listen outside be ma bia wo power or wo sika wo monyam, if you listen outside you'll be a very unfortunate man. If you listen inside you'll be the perfect man.
Eti obema se utie abonten a sabe wo ye jejenchie bema a wuntimi reason wo fie.
Exactly.
Now the abontain I will take key advice. Abontain I will reason. A biblical. We the genchie.
That's right.
And a bit affected one there.
Sure.
And the daching. Sure. I had uncle do matter. Mammy, you want to me spell walk out what Tressa I did. Adia wuko ye. I will say revenge. Say you who. Sir, oba warifo wo twempna. Hey. Sister na honte. Hey sister way. Oni moral. Hey sister way. As oba ye hwe wani achi ye di ho nkonkonsa na ye di nkonkonsa say maami we say ne life and ya ka ne last kra wo de begina mpaboa so. Maami we say ta nkonkonsa ye di fa ho a enya ya. Hey maami we. Memasem. Ofani kuna chi fa. What is that one very?
Na me da se. Na me chia etiefo nyina.
Etiefo joso.
Eye ferry.
Eniwu.
Say eye not. Eye taboo ankasa se. Obeye sa. Into me why I stand. The American nyina ne say be ma na etwimpna. Na se wo hwe na wontu mi a there's no need to revenge. Jai na wo jai ko. Because all revenge are costly. All revenge at the end of the day one kasa all revenge
ma we say embra wano kakra bi nka ho. Mo afedi ye na level no form. Na ma me base na wo wani adinye bi ne.
I remember.
Mommy, you. Oh no. Young kwas too sweet.
Revenge, na me can say very costly when it comes to revenge. Inti se uhwe na wontimi a jai na ujai eko. Wont na ho engu ho fin. Se na akosi aka aye no. Se be ma ne ye ne ho fin na so ye bidi na chi. At the end of the day, mema ne kan asem bi say a men's world na ye we. At the end of the day, Bema ne betimi move on easily obenya oba bi foforo bi akọ nche if you not hu no kra no obi foforo eje no obetimi move on so easily but wo ba na we go hu fin no the emotional stress how be come kra to take yourself out of that mess now we're creating no enye easy untimi move on so easily like that into revenge na see yet revenge no eye costly into uye no so no adwen consequences ni say at the end of the day say me to me revenge na makuma to me yema what next because say wo ye na say be ma ne chill ono obeja o okay ena oja wo so a eye wanim guase
too sweet in many of the cases are within the week buy no Aglet matter akosa gold the sad thing they say the men couldn't get the courage to walk out from marriage. And no, me 14 nikasai. And mame areshembe say then a man ni jitum say omudifo. They are the cause. Obako okachem say ni kunu no ebeye hu ewo efia omutimu emu because 2 houses away from omufie and ochim. Obi so kachem say efie na omutimu no a compound house na omo ware 3 and a more ware ni omukunu 3 into a family of 6 na okoko share boy ni them in the name of just a TV ni them otumi kura boy ni them kokko share for 2-3 hours sometimes even when the kunu e wo fia be ma ni gina phone so na wire tinti wo phone so enti enkrofo keka ye obuso mu nyina na enkrofo keka na ye huhu aye huhu eti mimi kunu ebisa me na me ka chen say yes me chimp na wokwa wo ma nitimi sumi ye bi e de na abaye mema na ntimi anya hwe enti in this case mema na anya sa adwaman de digya ware no we ntimi anyina so ankasa ne oba kona menko
nana se man beba out abekasa a man be bold about out abekasa some of these things in mema na the crunchy a omo nyan no a basics for them to abuse the woman
when yawa
ebi mu ho no ma omo ti aware no and omo fa torture mu because ni kunu ache no say o twempna na be ma ne say obeja wa ma wakode obetna aware na say na o torture emotionally because
why your house help
dear why ye no we hu ni say onya o ono so a won kam obi nte say dear why ye ni but efie no na or how
maybe ya manasho ashu asa ko go ka asa
me kai pa mama Africa na
obeya manasho anasa okay ye nyina ye nyane yentinam yentinam ne anya hufi
enti yenhwe scenario ya too sweet and amei once a toxic relationship wo be ma no wo bewu oba ne bewu then senkwara wo mumu a what happens to the children hwe mama Africa marriage one apart from attributes bebre a once a yeka say wo ye nkwan a ye wo basic ingredients en fa say ye pese ye abenkwan the most basic ingredients a wo hia ye abe no but wontimi sorry nwo abenkwan na wo hwie nwu silver mu fancy just say why abenkwan you need other ingredients ubehia jene intos meko enchene enam sanya manema kwa nsusu abi wote ase na ade na dimu nti say sija so na ehu na nwo yitaye ni a wo say yes abenkwan obi ate ho mpampan enti one of the most essential ingredients are ebetimi ama aware bia gina forgiveness. It takes 2 great forgivers to make a marriage work. Enti wo be ma no if you cannot forgive, wo oba no you cannot forgive, forget it. Walk out of it. Enunti na wan ye be so aka sa until they will listen and start working on it no. If you are not emotionally mature, don't even try it. But they say, aware na a fashion. Obi a worry. Me nyini number 1. Be maybe say ohia oba oben no afie aduane amenedi. We di abonten so aduane ache. Look at the reasons people are using to get married. All my mates are married. Me hit biological clock bi. It was say kwan bia so minya be ma na worry me na metimi wo ba. When you get married on these flimsy and weak excuses, it's not a strong foundation. So what say marriage na nkasa no the main purpose for which God created marriage is companionship. ehɔ na ade ne hyɛ ase afi. Out of the many people in the world, and you decide to say akosia na me hu no or na mpesa me ware no kwame kwadwo kwabena. Out of all the men that came my way, ono na me feel say obra kwantu yi me ni tu a ebeboa me, and I will settle on him. Okay, yes, there are so many plenty fishes in the sea, but near wuche no ono na opesa woni ne ko, and I will make it that final decision say I want to spend the rest of my life with this person. Challenges ne beba, the storms will come, but semumi enu muti asie nienti amutu sa na mona. When the challenges come, because your foundation is strong, you'll be able to stand. Okay, and to say what worry akosia de bi akosia h ya bema wodo ire. What are you supposed to do? Senetina senetu ne fo so akosia first ye date na wo dress pa but say meko adwuma bebe bia efie basa say what can I do to make you into the woman na
akosia gold day say mema ne say ade na nchie ne nkwada na itie bie mema ne say ahwene kro ekumo bibi.
Oh, no, and this is a very poor. Then you shouldn't have gotten married. And to her, no, you are not accountable to anybody but your God. Yes. What I say, if you are single and you decide, say, baby, you don't owe anyone any explanation. It's between you and your God. Nyankopon say choose ye this day whom you will serve. Me de boni ato, me de papa ato. Fa de yamau. Enti Nyankopon or de will amaye. Or say ye de ope. Or no ne de say on the day of reckoning you are going to account for every action you took while you were on this earth. But the moment you decide say me ware no, your wedlock, you have pledged your loyalty, you have pledged your like ukanye maybe once you can't vows be and you just wear so. Bible say words are spirits and they are life. Enti mo bi anyen that's all kojana kwa for better for worse until death, the sickness and whatever. Who can assemble heaven and earth is a witness.
That's right.
Apart from nipana enti no you will be held accountable for the words that come out of your mouth. Enti wunti mean wari obana nkoka say sebe ahwene baako ekum something. Enti was say wo kire wo crash powers. And you know the funny thing, last Enra say obi sending me message or say Akosia, have you noticed to say a lot of poor men are faithful? A lot of poor men are faithful. Onibia or you're very faithful.
One voice notes I made to can't say admins a page.
Yeah.
And then now ote
just imagine. One can say mami anwo wa mo no kwa. But wunya sika de.
For 12 years
I mean, just imagine. Okay, it is a oba on your principle that only big heart, no. Yes, because you also need comfort. You say a rechichre, if you need power, bear man was so chichime re, was so mama ni no. He's out there, or the love chiche, make rather than a ref, you crass or limit them. So what is the natural tendency? On also will run into the arms of someone who is open to her. Now, no, yes, Ojan who did you call baby na sumbejo no. Etimra ye tu ejamwafo no, yentu mobone no sofo.
Wari ewie na se kokko wie dia akwa wie yi a na aye nsempi smart cancer eno no meba Facebook comments ankle dumata ene Akosia Gold na omo akasa atwato na afi abefa mo calls ne ma me yu awie na mo amohwe ni nyina me humo ebi won ma me humo pa life and calendar ha say Simba Madris Desta ese o hwe free kuna ayata kona that's ramete brighter samwa wo wager isle cup Opitius also isolation center. Ampa watching you from my isolation center. Great discussion, Peter Square. And no. Me who Mrs. Danko has say, me who confess rebo ha. Kujo frames is great. Priscilla say, And na brasa me say revenge. Our home the weak people who are mre. Na sabe wo ha wo nye strong. When are the revenge? Ebetua bibi esoka. Elizabeth Dogbe Abba. Or say a dear na ube losey. Okay, Lizzie, oh baba ye. What ye? And for mamma has saved you. Yeah, comfortable with that. Fifi Paddy Abase great submission by all standards. What that Abidja 4 assay. I'm so free afar. That's necessary. Was to the entire number of person be free afar. No, so. Eja confirm who for your baby ye be a mamma smarty from a fay. Or move feeder. Destiny Baba say. It's truth. My wife is hardworking girl. Okay, what do you hear? And I call men sapler too. Is subain to say insane. We are dang. Minya Adrina also and she say good morning. Good morning, Adrina. And Anessa say, God, I'm in the same situation. Oh, I'm dying. Nanesi, don't die. Don't die. Kasa, une nipa and kasa the right people. Meka kasanoa obi on madu asem kokoja no a ete se wakwa kogina Accra Sports Stadium there is a crowd Accra Sports Stadium ete se oba be gina Peace FM say amanfo me ya KONADU ni o me na say so obabo dawura on tufo eti ped the right person to talk to e kire so a oba yen inboxer ubenya yen counselors no omo ye bebre na obi ene wakasa etu pa bra nana ya KONADU inbox o na phone number any details kakra yef how no ya na me pesa o ka de how no ametimi direct to the right person obeboa wo e was our situation because obi a won strength counselors obi a won strength enti ma me asi don't die Felix Ansasina na ya monkoso ne adwuma da se Benedicta Usu say as a good morning yankopon shamopa onhira won so Priscilla YS Asante Abebium. Ose men feel okay to cheat, but they don't want women to do that. If you think you are not happy in that marriage, leave before you die. Now, no, make out be say leave, Leave, to live, Live. Leave. We are not to move now. Leave.
You can leave.
As simple as that. Waka ana warija yenya ye dia warija yenya ene yesi say ya ayi aware fo aware tan aware ni kaboka ekunu ato atwere keke na ahwe oba kala osikala body as body na wa boni tuo wa amane ba ko so asa boni pay 7 times when yakokodu abegina ba bia kase na otwem masa leave ewia make am messages no na abem san ay odo waterman no say good morning na ya da message ma da say Abdulbasit ya men fa we say fefa ha say anopa magjerry ba na de ama no Virgin Mensa Chelsea so hwe free akokare mahumi nua Joseph Kwabna wa ha say Patricia Amento say those people are not men, they are boys mo a say mo empratria tantan na ye mo fe no a ayi mo se sabe ahwene kro ekumu bibi no onye memma mo ye boys Adriana say we enjoy show ne past Steven Anoma eso say nice program mehu pa ye ba be jankle dumata ne akosia gold crisis here Docas Fin say no krepa memma ni nya sika wo munya sika je empratwe memma ni nya sika eti say memma obi ase munya sika na musuban asesa ema ne mompaye na ehiam na ma ne nya yie eno na mo pa na oba bia ko ni kotodwanim no obompaye rade hira me kunu na hira me busua ema ko prayer ayi camp ne prayer meetings akwa 99% okofa ne family ya bompaye mamu na ye wi na mo de atese abo
it's not unfortunate
na ama ema ne bi de ahometi akoye de ensese omo ye uncle dumata me
yes ma'am
to memma ne na omumwa ma ema no etimi nya saa adetan akosha gold so ba betu ma ne
nana ya ne meka kire memma ne se me dam I mean Say aware wo mu na ate ase o outside I want ate ase. Da meka say de waware no waware mu. De waware no waware. De waware no ate ase. Wo fe a wo ba no you had no idea what goes. But da meka say se bema ware oba no na ebe twumu. Oba no na ebe siesie wo. Oba na ebe ye yie. Oba na ebe fix wo. Eti wo hwa wo ba na wo wabra bom no wo toa wo nkwaso. Put this in your mind. That oba na nya fon. Anya bia Bible ye kan Genesis answer na evil ban na wo be ma no wada. Sebe wakata wani. That make us also ye be ma ya hwe wani ma de ada. Wani mu na wo de wo na ya when was the last time you saw your face wo de adada? Fantastic. Obi na be hu wani eti why na be hu wani ma ansa na wate wani wo yire. Eti ya unya sika, unya tumi, unya monyama, me fan kame wo yire. Watch it. Yeah, mo bo unzo biada wo mo bo. Me nka de wawuo. Ba de da. Na me gina mo so na me tentem nsa. Unhu hwe. Mitimi di watam ye obi bia, unhu hwe. Ba wuti woni pe. Wo say, "Hey, wo ko he."
Afa na ba ye mensem.
Wati. Ya mesa kaka won say akosia gold can say it's so powerful forgiveness. Me nka say is one of the ingredients. Me say it's a key to marriage. And in the beer door no. And then must be your over revenge. And then must be your mandia ya. And then must be your over. No. If you have the heart to forgive her, that is the period. For how long can you be able to wait for your glory to fall? You don't need to wait and say, may 2 years. It is part of it. You ought to forgive to make sure, say, you'll be able to open the door to the marriage that you're looking for. That make us say, ya na wakata wani. Wasisi wo hwene. Wapam wano. Obo wasumu tokuro. Akataso. Wonsa no mo ano. Wonani baby ebesie no. Baby esi. All that I'm talking about is your senses. Adia e de kwa aware mu eye wo senses. Na de kwa aware. Enyo nipadua. Ana enyo ho fe. Sanyema we na it gives conclusion of your life. Is what you're supposed to be looking at. The day you lose sight of all these senses, no, you falter. Another aspect, may can say mema ye warrior. We shouldn't see Wabano as a competitor. Look, the moment you see somebody as a competitor, you do things to outrate the person.
Uncle, do you want some patch of volume? I'm a volume.
There may patch and say, "Oh, worry, Bema, oh, warrior. Oh, you didn't know competitor. So, what costro? So, ye, Moanin so, and Moanin kuno. Yeah, volume. The moment you will do that, you know what you're doing? You are breeding anger, failure. Bema, now what the year was a tiaba form. What bell we are saying. But let me tell you, the voice of a woman can lift that man. Eti Emma Obane your competitor. Because the moment obey a competitor, no, you want to outwit. A honor, oh yeah, why? Oh mommy. Say. It's all about you being my competitor. He says we should be able to complement each other. And yet, Awariano now bet who you are. Awariano, ye wo mienu. Unim die enye wo me ho a ye niye. Unim die ye wo me ho a pejame. That is how marriage is about. You don't castigate, you don't criticize my weaknesses. No. This one goes to the book. Man me no.
Baby a woka jealousy. And they say obane kon kanya. I can boldly tell you say aware a eguo a obane ni bema ni nyina sabi obi akoba ede kakraba table ne so no efisa.
Yes.
And mema ni bebre susu say ya mamre mu no obema ne provide oba to e twere bema dem enti oba ne kɔ nanim kakra oba ne ni no mambia ma ona eti radio so akosia sapon akosia gold too sweet it on ni nom na who be you no. Enti emema ne so was a jealousy tantan no enti obekwa abontem wo hu say in all the doings in all was so oba ne de wa akwa no se wono endi kan na ono antimi ankwa abonten a wo onsa
ade na ma odi kan
odi ka kwatwempra wo yoba wo betimi atwe bi a
That is why there is a word called you compliment. Oh, me in the TV no, me in the casano, and me with don't know. That alone makes you first.
A man might be a yard, but immaturity. They can't stand
immaturity.
Barber shiny or twins and they said ne yiribenya sika. Then the yiriba nim. The basana and the yiribenya fame. Then the tip bomb, the danka, the bomb.
Aya, Yankupon to me, my main yet so no. But don't my yen missu. Because Yamin the intent of every human being. Nipa unim. Etikanka, oh, Berman, no say na oh, Jennifer, you know what? Nanka Yami, you were free. The point I want to say here is that obi ya dear now see when you like it and move to the next stage of admiring. You can't like or you can admire and say you don't like me. But the moment I say me now person worry me no, you like me. And because you are staying with me, you are admiring me. And because it's continuous, you love me. That is how it goes. Don't jump into love when you don't like and admire me. Alright? But if you admire me, na me TV so, obani TV so, obani radio so no aka. What is your admiration there? Ah, hey, you know how to talk. But yeah, you say you correct me. Watch na pejano, voice no, that's how we do it. So at the end of the day, I buy into you. Me ko baby, me no.
Ne yire can not team no chest press na. And I just say and dey when yes.
Enyo fe.
Wa chest press no asa share, wa shares dey see nani or kwa obi ase asumesi na ekwe.
Oh, some papa no or ye immature. Sa papa no sabio di wo hu no e yamanfo na ka kire no enya na dwemu a.
Eti grandpa cha no pe wutie me. Yeso ye immature. Me na me kan ya ka beka se me bu okuti. But we uncle do matter na kan. Me da se bebre. Uncle do matter me da se.
Me so me da se.
Akosia go. A man no. You say revenge and yet the best tool. Especially I was our case with him. So revenge na o kwam pratwe de atuaneka you do me I do you. It is a best tool dear. Me man the appropriate tool. I want de ebe manage situation it is say.
Mama Africa, Messiah call back to the American any me say it takes two great forgivers to make a marriage work. So when him say you don't have a heart to contain an emebia, don't even attempt it in the first place. Na meka ama nipa mienu nyina say, once I say the man is supposed to love the woman as Christ loved the church and laid down his life for the church. Sa na was a be man no, udo weyere. Wo oba no so a wura ware enum no, you should know say ade we meremu no, it's a covenant between me and kunu and Nyankopon. I have to give it my all. Na weremu na sa na ma we you have it at the back of your mind. Na e was say be man na waware no so no, oye nipa. O sinto. Okay? But eya na emma ni bi wo hwa ye ignore some of the red flags. Minimum obi a emra na one ne kunu sese omo aware omo date no. Obi a mo apie, you've gone out. Ohun nyonko ba wo behwe na ma otimi de car ko hye gatem. What a front. Be man na hwe obi a ma ode ne car no akwa hye ditch mu. Enya one off. Mupia and you were complaining say many abrante eti wo kra ye kasa no oba twema no wagya kasa no ohwe no. E was who said this is a sign because open ring na hye won sa ntin wabu wani aguso no akohyem sebe unya nanse no wanku na odane chemfo eyeden ebeka wo enti ade na e manifesting right from the onset of your courtship and dating na wo feel say e normal ye ware a obesesa no ebenyi abedane monster na abambe mene enti mani bi wo ho no mo a yenhwe some of these red flags and then you advise yourself revenge cheating emfaso biara enni so de mawo wo hwe na wo feel say be man na ye bi you cannot deal with it walk out but say when him say you can deal with it and it's not easy Mama Africa mama ntena hankase to find your partner is cheating on you wo de beche no enye easy sir. That is why Christ should always be the center of your marriage. Run to him. Nekache Nyankopon said, this is what is happening. Me de menka say obi antena ware ase na sebe emotional abuse enku. Weigh yourself. You know your strengths and your weaknesses. Who feel say you cannot deal with it, sister, walk out. And no, you are not accountable to anyone, but it's between you and your God. If you run into the arms of someone, now koji comforter. Hey, wuni Nyankopon pe ene du wono ma ene wo obebisa no no ebisa. But if you stay in now decide say be man no is not satisfying me. And let me say this, there's another problem rearing its ugly head. Sex. unfulfilled sex in the bedroom. And another aspect. What's
the third leg?
Because
the next leg, nyame aduma next week no. Monetary sikasem no. Mama sikasem reasons no 3 different reasons. Eti no nyame boa next week na the final week no say yet nkomo a they about be share satisfaction
yeah. Eti yen use Jesus Christ as an example. Me the baby ameko bia, that is what I do. There is someone who loved us so deeply that he was willing to lay down his life for us. Now you deserve you. We are still unworthy. Even Christ say no krana, you see nim nyame no. We are still unworthy. Now, if this man was able to overlook your unworthiness, okay, na obewu edema, we are supposed to see ourselves in that same light. Uni wukunu to them, uno oyire to them, they are not worthy, but Christ loved sani awono na wunye worthy obi edenekra eto woma wa odo to that extent no. You have to love your wife and your husband in that same vein. Uncle Edumata can say or say then you complement each other. You are not competitors. Let me add something to it. You fight for each other, and the emphasis is on for. F-O-R. You don't fight against each other. It is a mu wawariemu na bema waye mi bi meyo bi mu mienu nyina mo ye nkwara. You have no business getting married. Get out of the marriage. Get out. No biang. Frim. Because a bema ekoye competition ene waye mi bi me mo hu se me hu ntwemu e mema pe me pa me mo hu se me hu ntwemu e ma pe me pa nti ye behwe ne obete ne nyonko akoma you are just children in grown up bodies. And so get out of the marriage so that you can do whatever you want to do. But staying in the marriage and cheating is a no. You feel you cannot forgive. Ufu se ne kwaso no ebia ebro wa ho this. Intina make say obia on a threshold, okay, of niema otimi tolerate. You know we all have a cut-off point. And ufu say we drew baby afede afuno me ntimi biem. In order for me to live for my family, for my children, I believe that when I walk out, met scenario asiache na me so beba mfaswa, by all means do that. But staying in na wo be ya bone, we heaven bebo because of our way.
Yes, they make kind of say, share our no a young qua. Young qua where you cool. You call our equini a ye live longer. Until I've come to a point to say, at the end of your friend of life, no, what kind of LIFE? Live in full eternity. Live in full eternity. Mesre, whatever that you think say a revenge, no, stop it. Because see, samumia no antimo se na munim dia mo warrior, e dia na mo warrior. That me see me busa say, ya busa say, e dia na wo warrior. What are you marrying? You marry two urge. You marry the light, you marry the darkness. You marry the weak, you marry the strong. And he said, so and then why yeah, Mr. Me, yeah, say, yeah, share the end result of our action, not the beginning. Because the beginning there, it's being propelled by emotion, anger, sadness, everything. But the end result, it kills you. It mesre. Say, where ye, asmesia ye, akosia ye, say, emfayen kusishi, nemum, someboa or bano sum bomameno, berman sum bomameno. That should be the pillar. And because you are good, God must be at the center of every action, every decision you take in your marriage. Without that, forget it. And you we not make a chat.
Abuja for ye beja ankle duma tani akosia gold kwan ebeka too sweet Eunice e wa ha ye ba telephone calls no eso na ya for madwen kire no na afei ya ba aba bewie Okay, Abuja for ye call ahoma no eso onu apani ma chi o
ye ni o mini aba
me ba cha pom te say
nyame ada roma na ukuyada no wamba ti
ai ukwada no na me news no pe na afei adwuma na ye kese wachi oti bia ma ne ba ye
o da me send o text me nim se ba ya
me pa cha obi go so respond text ne nkakra
onyame nshira o na o kese
amen
omo no ye program ni na nyame nshira o
amen
anope mo aka bebre na mini aba na no na me ka che o se Memma ne mma yɛhyia anyɛnyɛm biara yɛstadi yɛ ho tifo ɛwɔ baabi sɛ yɛfumbɔne nim sɛ masa one no hyɛ aseɛ na wobɛhu suban bi ɛwɔ no mu ɛtɔ so bio me nuaba me ne maame bi tena area maame no wu kansa yɛhu sɛ 10 years na papa no mfa no ho nka no da ɛno akyi no ɔno papa no fatiri kɔware a na maame no nim ti adwendwen saa na maame no ebi wubi yɛn kase obi fa obi akyi a ɛyɛ bɔne but bebree yɛn mmarima no ɛkwan a yɛde mmaa no bi fa so mmaa adeɛ yɛ mo ya ne sɛ mo bɛnua aduane na bɛrima ndi anaasɛ sɛbi w'anim bɛrima ɛne wo nda na saa nneɛma no bebree kɔ so na me nea meke na yɛn ka ntete awadeɛ no bi na sɛ ɛkɔyɛ sɛ nnadie bi a kɔbaa no bɛfa n'akyi nti yɛ a momiɛnsua biribi wɔ saa deɛ no meda ase pii
Mesumeda se onuapani Ivan Sanono mamenko apirigu chakapama ho apirigu machien.
Me do so ma.
Yo, pacho yetie.
We dey ma me fasa kwanya ina me ma happy birthday belated. I think
Medase.
Yes, send messages near the bet. I'm be doing I don't know say who ya.
Pacho me sa kan bebre.
Nyame ma o patenti na papa o yema o ye no nyankopon hyirawo na enyimi che maye ma I think say nyama amaka ho asem no ona ware no mo educate ye paaye na ade ba ko amoka ya really eto makoma so forgiveness solve problems pa na de mi hu ni say odofo ye obi bi no ntumi amfa nche ne dia na tesa ware no ukom koye den people think say aware no komu a ayi bebia ye kochi ye ni anase koye no entisa nyama bebrebe si hu awarefo no nwa atena tia nye se omo nya omo ho bone na mmom no omo de eche omo ho forgiveness intino ayade a forgiveness no ye nhye ne nso ye nyina ye de che ye ho a I think say no na be ma aware no ache me da si bebre ma
Mesomeda se apirigu chakapama nie Aisha bebe.
Hey, Nana darling. Nana fia ma feel the fia program na ye kesi o. Fra unya da.
Ye kafra.
De bia mi tie nso mi nya.
Wampa.
Ah. Nana otiri kwansu.
Mitri dasi.
Nana, the last week I saw my coffee by ye. Emu odin. Na emu ya. Minji diso bedu asasi we so a ebintu ne da. Because awade no aduan ya we chira ehu ne sa na awade ti. Nana me experience bebre ma worry for 20 years. Nana enya easy. Media ne dem efie wa me wona. Le ka den ka me kumi mu. Da kuna ma me bi ka chira me say me fa 3 keys. O see ignorance, endurance ni patience. Na nya me ye me ku ya pa se me komeni wa. Ni ye me hu komeni. Na mema ba makwen bebre na ya na maka so se Satan free me soko mi mu ye duma e ko na nchira me ko so de accident wo mayem me si me de wa sa so e boa me nti ma no mo nti mpon mo ko ye bonne ye chi me nye sa da ko wenim ntimi agyae wo betumi a ignore just ignore him pani say we made ti fie bi mu hwe wo ma obu di a Jaino, you want to be cool. Who knows you know some still best here. Manin Chiti. Nana, and then Mamma, my kind is me wrong. Ya, Bem, ya. None only I mean,
Beda se Aisha die amani fita papa.
Bakupe. Nyame shira opa.
Ushra won.
Ene omo mo ba ho ni nyina na me mo mo ban. Ena ya nkofo kai ye say no message bibri. Na nya wo na idi na na America na say nyame mo ahoden. On to kwandem. Adwuma na wo ye no. Me say ebuo ni pe bibri. Tena mo ka say be kwa so wo wo ni pa be bata dey no aso no ni pe beba. Etena so adwuma we no etu pon. Nyame mo ho ban. Na mbo na mekanis omo wi shi dan so ye bibiri.
Amen.
Na me koma sem so a ma me da bra ma me ntia no. Na me nka nche ni se nyame ena de ma ono aso na odle. Na me ni gba e be be tare fe.
Aba betna ham.
Aware mu nsem. Hey, edion. mmarima no yɛ ha mmaa no dodo no kwa deɛ mɛka nti sɛ woanya ɔbaa bi na wobɛware no na wokiti wo yere na ɔte wo hɔ no yi a ɛnyɛ yi anaa ebi a meka o mmaa no deɛ no yɛ ahe but mostly no mmarima no mu ne ku mmaa no mɔ ebi asi wɔn anim ana ɔbaa no yɛ sɔfopani paa sɔre pani ɔde ho saa ti ɛna wuyɛ eti mi deɛ sɛ na me nyɛ ɔbaa no ka no ɔyɛ ɔbaa na ɔto na bɛrima no yɛ ɔfɛ na ɔfɛ na wuntumi a I think sɛ gyae na fa wo yɛ die ebi a na me nua asa bɛka yɛ yɛ o wɔn wɔsi ne fie awie bɛrima no bɛwu yɛ na wɔsi ne fie awie nti ɔgya no a ɔyɛ right ɔbɛtuma sɛ ne ma nti mma mo ma mmarima no yɛnyɛ mu basabasa na mo so mo bo na mmarima no so yɛ saa no daakye wɔn wɔ atemmu ɛwɔ so na me nhyira mo paa.
Bedase amoni fita enie mamenkɔ ɛgye ne mo hɔ ɛgye ne mo maakye o
Medi osu sister ya.
papa
Ajampanifo na kan se ko wuro me ko pa ahoma na wampe bia na ahwe nya de bekyekere.
ate
Ndi je se ye obi ama birthday dia na me so fa me de nto aso.
bedase
Me ni date am di birthday o na me wonwen.
hwehwɛ kɔ sɛ adwon ka ne atwerɛ de agu ban ho kɔ na kɔ hwehwɛ
Ewo ye fie ho.
ɛwɔ wo fie hɔ ai
Oh, da na bubu otu ogu ndi wa ha mi.
Matia wo apɛ bi kura nso to ho sɛ no ano na wokɔ
Isaiah.
papa
In fact, mo mienka, jere nyame ka mo nunu ho na mpa, mo nunu ho ampa o. Na wo nunu ho ase nunu ho bi. Because ade nyame ye ma ni papa. Yakopon kamfo ye ne ne ye pa na eye ne se pa ne awade. E na se yenso ye de ne nam. Ma je se ba no so ya kan. Ni ji mo se spirit na wo ba bu na tuko. Shafa hi obi antimi hu. Kije awarija no ko mo ja kase ko ye Kristofo. Ana o mo ko ha kase mu su ye Kristofo. Ti ma ginu ho amenti ase.
eti na yɛ ho aduro no
Aduro ye nsusu astere angura asemu. Sese de meka se ya abotre ene se ni penya. Na eni pesua ekɔ akiri. Because maba wa mo ne number papa pay. Asem ya mu kebu a wonti sua bibu ena babru kronken campus no sua bibu eno anso ndo ne na matata no bosu wo pekunu adene so nye saa o won enje so wan sua bibi amfira wade no mu na se wanya ankyere ne be de pe bi nkenya ye be ba na be ba no
bedase ɛgye ne mo nie ofake
Kimi aba.
yes maakye
Medi osu cycle for so mo chia mo pa.
yɛ je wo nyina so
Belated happy birthday.
bedase
Kimi aba mo so mo se ma mo ken meka kakra. Na de me chen se Yankopon se ne no nim se no oye oma aware e be pa kusi a ati de bimbe na kaware kwan ka ama. Na kimi ama no so me de brem ni kakra be mo. Odonti na wu na heaven so yempa aware yanko. And this only be ma one the man no je wo pra wonya ma na Bible so ba bia ni wi ase se ya twere mu se be ma wo so tumi wale mienu miensa ye be ma no sa kwahye bu no yiti wo ye pra so me ba di bet ma wale 5 bet ma wale 3 debi aware anka se one chat ya san wa ware a ukom se de wo ba twa sai ma hu obi a wo se aware kwa ma ware because on chat here don't worry di pa no wo na be ye ho number ko so wo yare a Philippines se me so na me yare so you know yare a who ye be ma Philippines ni se said Obama yare e ye wo ni padua na o yare because my ho number ko but I don't know say they see America now we hear power match to abon to po sa 7 no ya rubber ye pa boni no ba ne ye wo ye na wo tie no ja no e na man so say awari ja ye no wo ja nyame ye so be ko heaven wo ko heaven ye say woni ni kura ja in heaven won tinko e man ye wade na wo mpa enta wo ne wo be wura no ye be tire nua man ma me mani bi e fa na ki e tetew odonti enkula ni ja no enkula ni ti no nyi enkula ni ti e ma mewu enya enkula no ba wo ti atenko ade a kuma no betuma hwe mo
bedase ofake enso so edie eno no me kan messages ne ketwa bi na afi yaba studio aba be wrap it up me wo fitiamu groups ne bi esom Peter efa apo awo ya refa medasi o medasi yakopon enhira wo na no peso so yi itiamu group na san ba be surprise oh they are feed them surprises the doors do ma menko adu prince ho kaswa ano se ni wu se oba warefo be twem na ni wu na de ma ne ye ni wu okra so ne se obema ewo Ghana ene abibrem mi ware mi oba untumi nware mi at the same time etiema mo mfentu mo ho mo de aba ma ne de betu o mo na ya ma chi o oni abedwafo Nyankopon hira mo pa relationship mu se e mama ya aware a se de sitie nko bebre so relationship no ye chiti wo hu nanso otete ho wi ana obode wi a na afei abaye de aba abaye owuo wadu ade eno no forgiveness bomodi bia sa ode be forgive you want for di amba but the ho messages no we making kind groups no ebi eso making kind groups no ebi eso abuza for free next week iko no group no mu mo ma madwen say mo be post the answer say mo post no me ankasa na meyi mo other admins ni yi mo a na mo kasa na mo ba meme ho me ankasa ye konadu na meyi mo eti mo a wo be post bibia keke enye topic a ye discuss e na enye bibia fa de ye no ho afa de ye no ho aka any problem bibia keke no wa post e wa bra enfa admins no ho no beyi wa firim be da asipi so ate ase se beyi wu beyi so so amema abu mfu udi matem e wo fie ka wo fie ho a why that's it too sweet ebra ye ba bewie no they say ye hu revenge and your best option eti ema no enye de se dem busa akosua gold no tan maybe sa so ema no enye den ana o ma ankoto bonim ankofa nim guase amre wo
nana medase medical no de meka ne say Emano as I say yet ye ho ase say men, some of them minka so mu nyina, but some of them are not worth sacrifices eya ye ma omo oti aware na say me ku twimpna me mpese obejai aware no enti no se ne kunu no ka bibia no wetie na na hwe obi ebe ka kire me ne kunu ne nete be ma ne se umpese mefa wachi atwimpna de ai na ma memfa woto sabio ama oni be ma nete wafa ne to star 5 good years say oyare eno na ama say we hu say why mistake because say na oyare no be ma no asan twa no hu san afa na chi
sa oyare no de ope no onya it is still obekwa abontin into sacrifices ya yemma sometimes yemma emema binum no it's not worth it into se wonim se untumi a ko ena wokọ ukwa wo ahoden se ma wo mu a wo behwe wo ma endi odo ni awarechi ena sometimes so no eye society na ye wo mu no yaka bibia to yetinim se awareja yenye ena uja aware as eye nim guase se even uti aware num na bibi ha wo mpo na wokọ umame ho ana wokọ wabusia ho kọbọ mama ne so this is what I'm going through in the marriage you see him also yedin kwatena ho aware yenyai ena se ni se inti odi amemrefi na wakotena aware na se na obre e wa aware nim inti esese society ni yete ye ho ase so se enya aware nyina na ebekọ yie inti se wotim na se enko yie na se you are able to come out to speak esese ye ji wutum na o reasons no say ye deadly a yete wase ma wujai aware no inti me de meka che man say live to live eno ane ye nyina ye kan live to live meant na aware na say enka se o ena me ye sacrifice we ana me she ni ho he opa twa wo ti 2 plates so ma be ma no o se obefa wachi but like we said weak people and a revenge there ehun hia because ukwa revenge no the outcome no obetimi a revenge o na me kan earlier obetimi a revenge but the outcome no a ebeba no onwe hu be ma no obetimi moving on but wo ba no enim guase a ede bebre o no
ebe gu ho fin to the extent say e bi kra na nka otina aware na sesa mpo na nka wan revenge a anka ye enim guase ni bi kra timi ma ukun ho anase wo de edro kra be ka wa no che say enim guase ni bi betimi ma wa ye ho bone all in the name of revenge. Inti revenge ni de mesre ma no say omunja na mema no so de wo wo ba foforo ho na ye wo fe no wo betimi aye bi ama wo yere ama wo so wo be pe no wo be do no yie wo hu oba bi o hempa boa tenten last time na me ni be ma bi kasa o se o me yere de on pempa boa tenten mo mpa boa bi na me kasa o tokoma no o se o me yere de on pempa boa tenten na me se upe toma no initiate no to rate kire ni so wo sha efe efata o be mo aye lady ka kire no training no na won hye na nye se wo be hu oba bi so hempa boa tenten wa bonten eye ofe na waja wo yere ho no akwa akofa no eno de eye ana mmoa nti mema no omo so so mo yire no mu yie mon krokro like do all you can na ye kind the root cause no so say dear partner the media me hu ni say lack of self discipline because dating no or chance say otimi ye bibia anti wa yes ye nneema ni nyina okwa aware ma esan so bibia ode atete ne ho nti no ontimi ntina say ontimi come to terms with it say mapa me ho achi say me nye saa masem ana masem ni biom amene oba ba akopɛ enko ana ebetena nti omo lack sa self discipline no eno nti na ema omo koye sa nti ye besre ye mema ye pamocho we de enye ye nim se munim so se ye ma ye ni ho kwan se ye twempena nti na omo capitalize on it e de ye de omo ye no but emwa
Eti ehwenie enumi ni ehwena yi de wo pewa brabo ebesu yi a efriwo ankasa ene eye efia eku edutwumwa awoda eti ebusuamu ni nyina se ma otrenkwa ayesre Nyankopon hira emma wo big brother his excellency ewadi Nyankopon ya metie akosia his excellency Emmanuel Daniel Kofi Otiemo headmaster ese mautrinkwa efia eku edutwumwa ya mautrinkwa ma wa wodapa yame adomo a ochna enna Reverend SS Japan yeja akwa free bodja said wasa bankran papa ya mautrinkwa onam kwa crossover ewa apostolic story emu ya mautrinkwa aka kuma bi na ye ni wudi ntitimu enne anopai na ebra ye be sori ama magerious agimade asemidi ka ba no sa wo ye kremoni a wunim dada kremoni papa bia nim dada se Islam etia se oba ebefa nikunachi wo ye kristoni a wunim se kristosom etia so obefa ukunachi woye obi a oje amamre na edie ye traditional religion mu na wa wonim so se eno so eye animguase eye asam a entwa yie enye ne papam anunti emfa wo hu nkonkohyem wo hwe na bibi ya ba ma ne ye tetew bebre na ubu ani eguso na enye yie a bibi o ha ye friend separation ebi ana de bema no hia ne separation so obetew ho kakra bosome mienu miensa afibi na wafew na nani amafi no sabe ne dross no to no ne mpna ne oferesa ne mpna ebesi obehunu sabe ne fi na dagam eka nani kakra obesan aba waba be ne yie wo try no na anye yie remedies bebre wo ho a proper counselor na omwa na pick remedies na baako kosi se ubenya de ebegiwo a enema bekọ yie amaw anko yie a no afiri e simple eno yesne se obekọ akọ revenge ana me mane nti sa o mane hu se na omo ma metwempna wo omo papa achi a omo nyini ma meka bibi ema nkwada no emfa they won't respect wo decision bi abeka kire omo ewo omo relationship mu dache eti me ni nkwada na chi na wuwu a de wo so ye etew ho no wonye na ba be ben wo so na akwa akoye ohaw e de amawo ye ne sa beboa Ye can. Leviticus 20:10 say, Obama ofa obema bi yere. Na one ne yonko yere esai awade no. Kum ana okum bema no. Eti wo bra so awotete to ma ofu sa wo ye chef wa ma. Wo obi yere ana wo say na ade bi nhye yie wo fie nti wo na ade kokko hye yie ama no. Apamda da mu anka wo nke si wabo kum. Na enne ye ese wa adom na sintu fi sa hwenye wo akama ewo ho de etokosuru bia samba fam enti setie bia wo so wo benya bi ne ka wani a ya menkom obai ebra bible keke ka ni nyina wo de bema ne kokoye ye ehwewie bible say oba ware saifo na je say aware ne be sayi o en sayi o wo oba no wasodie so wo a wo play eso pa anuti yo benya safo na pe kwanya sa asemia no obefa so no kwampa so a emeye no me ema last week me kai na so meka assume say okompna twene na wo ba na won sre bone fafiri because won tena mpna ne dem won sre bone fafiri menya me fe na abobo ya enu na ni insurance na bo ku a ufunu enya insurance kwanza anko heaven de na double agony eti enyi hu mienu ye gidi se ye ne sa bebo anope so ha na yede wusi ni ada ase na yede dwumedie no ahya magjerio se agyeman ensa na wafa radio time na aka ni nyina na decide se be pontem wafa radio time ni nyina mo a mo besa mo join your WhatsApp groups no wo send it add me eba 055 300 2428 055 300 2428 be pacho group no e voluntary enyo hye emra ye da ho ne se uba yenya politics yenya religion mo amufu se mu yenya mesomfo sene ye mu bi no un detective mayen entu be free so enya ho ne share daily motivation enya ho ene ye share eyi e kan say political way enya ho ne ye electoral commission adwuma pacho eye fitiam nkomo ye nimsa asori ye ka abrabo ho ba yamfa anka ho because ye mpese ye abuse page no and for motivation in my home private nkrofo so pa fa private nkrofo ono o masem and for my home and for bible quotes in my home e me da ne religious page e ba be je chinyi hunu e wo ho e da sipi so obetimi adi mra ne hye ne so a na wa send add me e dia fa 055 300 2428 055 300 2428 so na ekwan bia ho kakra bia na ye create pages bia ka na ya ado opa follow me wo me private page no so eye nana ya KONADU e wo Facebook honum na this week mudi me pa mudi nsem ne bebre fa ho baayem etia na wo de afa ho aba na yetimi adi enkomo no ama no ayede bedase pa ena no pay Mrs Eunice Jidini Eunice Perpetua Zeus eba ebeboa me edi nkomo Mrs Victoria Akosua Beko danso aka Akosua Gold eba beboa me edi nkomo Uncle Kweku Edu Mata ebeboa ma yedi nkomo Akosua Sapon mambia makwafo ena Emmanuel tiemo omodnitie kwada Roma ode fa social media so e produce show no mai Bijnantia ma na mu da mo ambeboa ye ma na no kwasia da odi ne maame na wotwe da nyina se Nyankopon hira mo pa mo ye ma ne ye fe antia madam wase Bijnamia so suma na mu da obia wo boa ye ma na wotwe mu me birthday eye de se wo da mu nyina ase sie ene kaja eni aseda be do obia ase ma hunsa afa na obi tworo bi eba woni ho amu na enwem de fifi eti na ne woni duty ofo so eba ye no ye mbie mic no ntin ha ho ha ho mi mbie ma nna mbie ma chena se de me ma twoko ne ma twoko chena ma ne ma twoko ne ma twoko chena o se na mic ne adum no ka sa kire hwan mintie mintie manya ne tese na no pay Dr. Mrs. Beatrice Afia Day our Charity Assemblies of God at Denton our a free screening breast screening Makai was said next month October a breast cancer month enti ya na ya bo ye ho so refi ya dia akwa akọbọ akire aye de ese na efata e de abo ye ho ban every breast cancer ho efi se enya ade papa bidin nana ya nadu price ama ye be hia da sene e ofitie mu e kina de on tem nka fidie no mu bia so ya se price ama adwada ye be hia e Max upon Abraham, the dear, and the sorry, I'm a luxurious adjutant in the team, and the assembled. Edamunina.